Hello, everyone, and welcome to the main event of the week. This is Dexter the Blade Jackson, 2015 Arnold Classic, fittingly enough. And on the other side of the token, we have Flex Wheeler, 1993 Arnold's Classics. And that is very important, guys. Not the 93 Olympia, 1993 Arnold's Classics. So much better of a version. And this is, like I said, the main event. Why is it the main event? Well, we took the 4 winners of your fan-requested Friday matchups. We took all those winners and had 2 semifinal matchups yesterday. Dexter the Blade Jackson versus Quinton Uriah was one of the semifinals. Dexter advanced. And in the second one, it was a tough match between Flex Wheeler and Sunit Jadhav. And that was the second semifinal matchup. And here is the finals, guys. Front double bicep pose. And this is a little bit tilted thusly. Is the picture of Flex Wheeler. And you have to really use your imagination, pretty much. And thus far, both of these guys have been dominant in this shot, I believe. Every single matchup they've been in. Arm dominance. And it appears that Dexter is winning in the biceps, but, I mean, the rest of the physique, it's a no-brainer. Now, here is a different perspective. I figured because this is the finals, I did a little extra digging and extra work to try to find different shots of Flex Wheeler here, 93, and if you do look at this front-on shot, guys, clearly Flex is, more than holding his own in that bicep department. Triceps as well. You can't see the full arms, and that's really a little bit unfair. Dexter may have the more aesthetically pleasing set of guns, but there's no doubt in my mind that Flex would be winning. Not only in the wheels, but I believe in the torso as well. So I would give an edge to Flex Wheeler. Go to the front lat spread. And this one I don't like to use for Flex Wheeler. After he won the event. I mean, he's not being competitive, so to speak. So, like I said, I did a little extra digging, and here is another shot. And unfortunately, again, it doesn't show the whole body. It doesn't show the end of the arms. You really need to see that whole physique to make a full decision on it. But I think this helps Flex Wheeler. I would say much better midsection than Dexter the Blade Jackson. Not the widest clavicle in the world with in the part of Flex Wheeler. He is much taller than Dexter the Blade Jackson, but I wouldn't wager to say his structure's much wider. Anyway, guys, dominance for Flex Wheeler, heading into the side shots, and as we do, turn to the side. You'll notice Flex Wheeler made him a little bit extra taller here. Look at the far leg, guys. He's standing straight, lifting his other leg up. He's a very long-legged individual, and he doesn't really have what I would call a short torso, Flex Wheeler. So he's much taller, much bigger and taller than Dexter the Blade Jackson. I like Dexter's display much better, but as I showed in another matchup with Flex Wheeler, I have this picture here, and this one clearly shows the type of condition that Flex Wheeler was in 1993. Not only 93, but in particular, the Arnold Classic. He was never in that shape before or after. My opinion, it was clearly, simply, the best Flex Wheeler we have ever seen. But is he beating Dexter in the side chest? I don't know. I might personally give an edge to Dexter, but it's very close. Side tricep. And this is what it is, guys. You knew this was coming? This is the Flex Wheeler, or rather the Dexter Jackson, his version of a side tricep. No, it's not winning. It's losing, in fact. But the one saving grace here is I think Flex Wheeler would stomp on Dexter the Blade Jackson in this pose. Not in all of them, but in this one, I believe Flex Wheeler would be the champion. Turn around. Back developments. And this is where I will get criticized. I've seen some comments. There's no way Flex Wheeler could beat this guy or that guy. Too soft in the glutes. And no, you cannot really gauge what type of condition his glutes are in here. But his back looks pretty darn good. Let's individualize the back, and this was, I don't know, flex when he was hitting the rear lat, when he was not doing the splits. Why wouldn't they have showed the legs with the glutes? Disappointing. If it wasn't for the asymmetry, he's not quite symmetrical, is Flex Wheeler. If it wasn't for that, I might even say he has a better back than Dexter the Blade Jackson. And that's incredible to say. You know, those are some brave words. I don't know. Maybe an edge to Dexter, though, to be honest. Go to the rear double by, and there you go. For those of you who have never seen Flex Wheeler in condition, this is him. I'm telling you right now, compare this with the Mr. Olympia version. He looks a little too smooth. He looks soft in comparison at the Olympia. This is a strided glute version, and back for back, I think Flex is more than holding his own. He's not as wide as Dexter. Let's have a closer shot, and there you go for the doubters. Man, oh man, was Flex peeled. He was so peeled inside and out. And look at the lower back. Christmas tree all day long. He has a thicker lat insertion than Dexter the Blade Jackson, but Dexter has a wider lat spread. And look at those guns on Dexter. Close matchup. Personally, I'd give an edge to Flex in the rear double, but it could still hang in the balance whether he lost the rear lat or not. It was pretty close. I might have given edge to Dexter. Go to the abs and thigh, and I honestly think Flex Wheeler, his biggest danger in a match like this was losing in the glute department. That's conditioning. And clearly, guys, we could see, in particular, that last shot, his glutes were just as, or arguably even more conditioned than Dexter the Blade Jackson's, if you can believe that. So, like I said, he's out of the woods, and got to admit, abs, obvious. Quads, obvious. Abs and thigh. This is an obvious win for Flex Wheeler. Food for thought, Dexter's V-taper, twice as good. But Flex bends, he tilts his body, kind of creates his own V-taper. Not the best lighting either. And if it was better, I believe that would be an advantage to Flex Wheeler. Finish this one off, guys. This was a good main event for sure. Anywhere in the world. This one here, like I said earlier, Flex Wheeler does not have the widest clavicle in the world. And I don't think a lot of us caught on to that because there was certain poses that he did look wide. I think his delts made up for that, and the rest of his physique complemented the delts so good that you didn't really see the lack of width in the delt, or in the clavicle width. And Dexter, pretty good, in particular for his height. I mean, I would give him an edge in this most muscular. And this is a different picture here, Flex, I dug up for you guys. But anyway, I would say Dexter is finishing this matchup strong. But here is your winner, and he is the champion of the week, Flex Wheeler 1993. Wait for it. Arnold's Classics. Get to the chopper. Come on. Do it now. And like I said, guys, the biggest danger was when these two turned around and Flex exposed his soft glutes. I think not. Take a look, guys. I'm sure back then, even they probably said, wow, nobody's ever going to beat this guy. Look how striated he is. And he is so good. And from the front, come on. Some of the best quads you'll ever see. Some of the best abs. Well, that's arguable. It is a good set of abs. Very pleasing to the eye. But, like I said, guys, very important that he was in the condition that he was in. And to be honest, this was maybe the epitome, as my illustrious cousin, Jeff, who I would like to see have a YouTube channel much like this. He says that this is the perfect size. The bodybuilders didn't need to get any bigger. And you know what? I agree with him. I agree with you, Jeff. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's your champion of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this and look forward to many more like this next Sunday. Hit thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.